The Cleveland Cavaliers are a top 3 team in the Eastern Conference. They can play inside out. They got one of the best offenses. They got one of the best defenses. But when I looked at the roster, I thought that Jalen Tyson and Imani Bates should be getting minutes. And I was like, Gorgie Jang and Karis LeVert, they good players. Don't get me wrong. But I think them two guys, they just don't fit what the Cavs are doing right now. And I thought Imani Bates and Jalen Tyson should replace them two. I was wrong because the Cavs looked at it like, you know what? Jalen Tyson and Imani Bates, they going to get minutes in the future down the line. But right now, we got our eyes on a former first-round pick who's putting up 19 points per game, who was playing on the team, that's not really good in the Atlanta Hawks. In case you wonder where I'm going with this, the Cavs traded Gorgie Jang and Karis LeVert for DeAndre Hunter. Do y'all remember him? This dude was nice in college at Virginia. He been playing for the Atlanta Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been good for a while now. So his play was going unnoticed, Now, coming over from the Hawks, he got something to play for now, baby. He got a chance to play for a championship. By the Cavs acquiring DeAndre Hunter, this the move that puts them over the top, folks. Because this dude is a 3-and-D player who can guard multiple positions. He is going to be a perfect acquisition to this team. The guy was putting up 19 points per game. He's always been like a 38% three-point shooter. He's nice. Now you asking him to come over and play alongside Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, Donovan Mitchell, and Darius Garland. Folks, that's the best starting 5 in basketball. You can argue in the comments, but for my money, that's the best starting 5 in the NBA. You're not going to find a better starting 5 than that. I'm just sorry. OKC Thunder got a nice starting 5. The Boston Celtics got a nice starting 5. Los Angeles Lakers, teams like that. But for my money, the Cavs win. And the Cavs play defense. He's a two-way player. This move here puts them in the Eastern Conference Finals. This move puts them past the Boston Celtics. I'm serious, folks. The Cavs done played the Celtics twice this year. Both games they came down to the wire. They came from behind in both games. They won one, they lost the recent one, but they know they can beat them. Getting a guy like DeAndre Hunter gonna be perfect because DeAndre Hunter could go guard Jason Tatum or he could go guard Jaylen Brown. And that's all you need to do to beat the Celtics. Slow one of them down and you beat them. Now, I know when you watch the Celtics versus the Cavs, the last game, Derek White, he was the guy that did them in. I think he had like 14 points in the fourth quarter after Jaylen Brown was in foul trouble and badly played in the fourth. But Jaylen Brown and Tatum was the guys that did the damage. You slow them down, you can beat them. You know what I'm saying? If they would have had DeAndre Hunter when Jaylen Brown went to that bench, Hunter easily locks down Derek White. Easily. You know what I'm saying? They had Ty Jerome out there and other guys trying to guard them. They're not defenders like that. DeAndre Hunter is one of the best small forwards in the league. One of the best defensive small forwards in the league. He can play power forward, small forward, or shooting guard. He nice, folks. He got something to play for now. That boy gonna be motivated, man. Motivated. I heard about them trying to get this guy for the last couple of days. I'm so happy they made the move before the NBA trade deadline approached. You know, you never supposed to be content. You should always try to get better. And that's what the Cavs did, folks. They got better. I ain't see the Celtics improve their team. I ain't see the Knicks improve their team. But the Cavs did. That's how you went. Shouts out to Kenny Atkinson and the rest of the management from going out and getting this guy. If DeAndre Hunter play ball, man, in the next few years, we could talk about this guy being an all-star. He got them type of skills. In my opinion, a few years, he was almost a borderline all-star with the Hawks. DeAndre Hunter was first in points, you know what I'm saying, off the bench for the Atlanta Hawks. This guy is legit. He won a championship in college as a Virginia Cavalier, and now he got a chance to win a championship in the NBA as a Cleveland Cavalier. And he teams back up with his college teammate, Ty Jerome. See, folks, I'm not just a guy on here just talking, trying to get views. The views cool, but I'm very informative when it comes to this basketball, man. How many folks know that? You know? Some nights when Donovan Mitchell don't have it, they can go to him to be their third, second option at times. You know? This was perfect. I felt like when Donovan Mitchell get in foul trouble or have an off game, they didn't really have another two guard that could take some pressure off of him. Caris LeVert good, like I said, but he just didn't move the needle for me. You know what I'm saying? And Gorgie Jang, he always been a nice role player, but if you got a chance to get a guy like this here, you got to make the move, man. And the Cavs did that. And what's so good about DeAndre Hunter? You can start him or you can bring him off the bench. All depends on the game and the situation, because he was coming off the bench with the Atlanta Hawks. Let's say the Cavs play a team like the Hornets. You may not need DeAndre Hunter to start for you. Come off the bench, ball out. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you play the Celtics, the Knicks, the Thunder, all teams like that got solid small forwards and are deep, then you could put him in a starting lineup. Having a guy like this here, man, I'm telling you, the Cavs going to win a championship, man. If they can stay healthy, they at least going to the NBA Finals. Real talk. This Sports Savvy TV, y'all let me know what y'all think of this trade.